Watch this. In plain English, I asked Claude Code to build a login page with tests. A few seconds later, 8 files are written for me, 14 tests, all passing, and I didn't write a single one. And honestly, that was the easy part. Most people only ever scratch the surface of what this tool can do. So here are 10 tricks the pros use to unlock the rest. Stick around, numbers 4 and 10 are the real game changers. Here's the plan, 10 quick tips, one screen each, though a couple I'm keeping under wraps until we get there. Let's go. Tip 1. When you open a brand new project, type /init. Claude reads through your entire code base, every file, your settings, and your tests. Then it writes a short guide to your project in a file called CLAUDE.md. From then on, it reads that guide every session, so you never have to re-explain the basics again. Tip 2. Whenever you correct Claude, you can make it remember. Here, I tell it exactly how I like my test run. Just start the line with the hash symbol, and it's saved to memory. Now jump to a completely new session, and I simply say, run the tests. And it already remembers my preference, because I taught it just once. It's perfect for your conventions and your never do this rules. Say it one time and it sticks. Tip 3. Think of Claude's context as its short-term memory. After a long task it fills up, and old, unrelated stuff starts getting in the way. So when you switch to something new, type /clear. It wipes the slate clean. Fresh, focused, and faster. Want to keep the conversation but trim it down? Use /compact instead. It summarizes rather than erasing. Tip 4, and this one's a favorite. Press Shift and Tab to turn on plan mode. Now ask for something big, like add rate limiting to the API. Instead of charging straight in, Claude shows you its plan first and changes nothing. You see every step it intends to take. If it looks right, you approve. If not, you fix the plan before a single line of code is touched. It's the easiest way to avoid nasty surprises on anything bigger than a quick edit. Tip 5. For a tough problem, just ask Claude to think. Add the word think, and it slows down and reasons more deeply before answering. That's often the difference between a quick guess and the real cause of a bug. And you can dial it up. Think hard, think harder, all the way to ultrathink. Each one gives it more room to reason. Save it for the hard stuff, tricky bugs and big decisions. For simple edits, you won't need it. Tip 6. When you need to explore a lot at once, ask Claude to use subagents. It sends out helpers that all work at the same time. One digs into the login code, another into billing, and another into email. Then it hands you one clean summary, far faster than checking each part one by one. And because each helper works on its own, your main chat stays clean and uncluttered. Tip 7. Got a prompt you type over and over? Save it once. Here, a code review checklist lives in a simple text file. Now you just type /review, and Claude runs your entire checklist automatically. Add these files to your project, and your whole team gets the same shortcuts. You turn a paragraph into a single word. Tip 8. 2 power features side by side. On the left, connecting Claude to your other tools. On the right, automating the boring steps. With one quick command, you plug Claude into things like GitHub, your database, or your error tracker. Now it can read your issues and your data directly. No more copy and paste. On the right are hooks, your own commands that run automatically. For example, tidy up my code. After every single edit, completely hands-free. So, connect Claude to your world and let it handle the routine work for you. Tip 9 is quick, and it sets up the pro move that's coming next. Close your terminal by accident? No problem. Type Claude, then continue. It reopens your last session exactly where you left off. Or type Claude resume, and pick any earlier conversation from a list. Your work is never lost. Step away, come back tomorrow, and just keep going. Tip 10, the pro move. With one command, you make a second copy of your project in its own folder. Now, one Claude can build a new feature over here, while you make another copy, and a second Claude fixes a bug over there. 2 Claudes, working at the same time, never bumping into each other. That's how you go from helping with one task to running several in parallel. And there's your whole toolkit on a single screen. Pause here and grab a screenshot. This is your cheat sheet for everything we just covered. One more, for everyone who stuck around. First trick, you can pipe almost anything straight into Claude. Here, I take an error log and pipe it in with -p. It reads all 4,000 lines and traces the stack for you. And that works with any file, log, or commands output. No copy and paste, no opening anything. Second trick, and handle this one with care, dangerously skip permissions runs Claude with no approval prompts at all. Inside a throwaway container or a CI job, that's a superpower. It'll work through a whole task on its own. But never on your main machine. Use it only where a mistake simply can't hurt you. That's all 10. Open a project and try one today. And see that question on screen? Drop a comment with what I should break down next. I read everyone. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.